Gentle's Gold Crypto Investing. Remember to bell notification, subscribe to the channel. Most importantly, like it and comment to help us push this education in our way that is going to change your life in the coming 2024 bull market in the cryptocurrency sphere. And what's most important is you own the coins that are going to prosper, the coins that are going to perform the best, and the coins that are going to change the world in the crypto sphere. As you know, there's more than 10,000 coins, and 99% of them will not be the ones that you want to be in when the next bull market hits, because you can see some of them as I call the dead coins, the coins that are gone, the Luna Classics, the Luna 2.0s, the Ben Wrap ETH, the Costa token, the Peep coins, the Ravens, the Volts, the AGIXs of the world, and the Quants. I think all of these are on my dead list because a lot of these that used to be on here, and eventually I have to get rid of them because they essentially go away. Safe Moon and the rest of these shyster coins, you want to stay far, far away like Waves. Look how high Waves was at one point, $54, and now it is down almost below a penny. There's a lot of shyster coins, there's a lot of imposters, and there's a lot of charlatanism going out there. Just like the top of the list, the Costa token promoted by Carl from the Moon, the Ben Rep ETH and the Peep coin promoted by none other than one of the biggest shysters out there. BitBoy Crypto, the Luna and the Luna 2.0 and Luna Classic, as they call it now, coins that went bankrupt and belly up, the Celsiuses of the world. You have to have that education and understanding what the coins are that you need to have and what the coins are that you need to avoid. And if you want to get rich and you want to make things happen, you want to have that life-changing money in the next bull market, what you're going to need to know is you're going to need to own the coins that are going to be there, the coins that are going to be there, the coin of the future yesterday. And one of those is XLM. And this is the list you've all been waiting for. The coins that I approve of, the coins that you need to be buying in my own personal opinion. I am not a financial advisor. Subscribe to the channel and like to get that education and truth. Unbiased, non-paid promoter, just straight up facts and truth. XLM is one of the coins that you're going to need, but we knew when we were waiting and we watched the coin go down better than 90%, I believe, in this coin from the top to the bottom, 90.92-ish%. And now we're having that initial push. And whether this thing corrects down, it's going up. It's going to go way, way up in the future. And I think 2024, just like that breaking XRP video I put out this morning, calling for the end of the bear market and calling for the start of the next bull market in XRP in 2024, I think XLM is going to be one of those coins in 2024 that will mimic the kind of returns you've seen back here of 2,000, 3,000% from wherever the low is this year. Could this come down and correct? Yes. But the fact of the matter and the name of the game is by next year in this coin, you're going to have a bull market start. You're going to get the volume to come back in, and you're going to get some more mainstream adoption and more utility and people using XLM. And I think by the end of 2024 or sometime during 2025, this will all start in 2024. But at some point by the end of 2024 into 2025, you're going to breach that $1.01. And these fib circles have been back here, and they played a really good key telling us the downturn was coming. But now we're going to have to start watching these fib circles over the next 12 to 18 months as these fib circles start to come more in line and they start to become targets to the upside. And one target into the upside in 2024 is $1.01. That's right. Sometime during 2024, in the early 2025, you're going to cross the $1.01. And then as we push our way into 2025 and 2026, you might push $6.94. And I believe that it's absolutely possible and plausible, if not likely, at least to hit that $1 mark sometime by the end of 2024 or the very early 2025. But I think 2024 is going to be the strongest year XLM has ever seen in year-over-year gains, right? I think it's going to take out the March 2020 through the May of 2021. That 13-month cycle, I believe even from this point right here, I believe it'll outperform that, as I think a 666% rally at least a 600 to 1,000% yearly gains are going to take place in XLM throughout the next 12 to 18 months, right? Starting in 2024 and accumulating with a big blow off top towards the end of 2024 into 2025, right? And that's something that we're paying close attention for. And we're going to start talking a lot more about that in XLM, as this is part of the pension coin. I call them the pension fund, and XLM will be a heavy holder and a heavy bagger for me. And then we went into XRP earlier. As you know, we put out this chart, not this one. Where is it at? We put out this chart that nobody else is showing, the whole history of the coin and the legacy trend line that we created way back here. And this is the farthest back, most in-depth chart I could find with the volume on there from Poloniex, dating all the way back to mid 2024 or 2014. You can see we hit our first wick down, which got on our lower support and started the legacy trend line. Then we consolidated it on here in May of 2017, right before that massive hype cycle where all that volume came in and really got this coin on the radar map to some of the retail and even institutional investors. When the price starts going up and money starts being made, it'll make people look at a coin that they weren't looking at before. But notice what we had. We had a long consolidation, right? We had this very, very long consolidation, and we had our legacy, our legacy uptrending support and our overhead descending resistance, and it formed a symmetrical triangle, beautiful symmetrical triangle where you're wider at the base and a duck's beak at the end. And then we bounced off our legacy trend line a few times, got those liquidating, scaring the weak can out wicks, and then we went for a literal moonshot of better than, what was this? This was a big, big pump, right? From the breakout all the way up here. Let's get this over here so I can see. We went up approximately 66,000%, I believe that says. 64,000%. That's just incredible. The only thing is, not a lot of people have the coin back there. A few select first mover advantage, got rich, got loaded. Now look, is it any coincidence in the XRP that we've hit our legacy's trend support again for the first time since the moonshot in late 2017 and early 2018? I believe it was late 2017 in December, the last time we hit the trend line, and look what we're doing again. I mean, you just got to look at the patterns, right? The patterns, the state of the market, and where it's going to be next year as the Fed starts to lower interest rates. You can see where I believe we're at up there is where we were at right here. See that little rally we had right there? If we zoom in just a little bit here, just a little bit, and that's why we always look at the way left machine, because if you look back at the chart, you can figure out the pattern. And you can see right here, we're in the weekly, but we went from a swing low to a swing high of 106% in a relatively quick period. Does that sound familiar? Absolutely it does. We're right at nearing the end of the apex, and when we were about, let's use our wick. When we were, actually this is the one right here. This is where we're at, and it's the same thing though, 138%. And look where this started. Just take a look at this with me, guys. Stick with me. Look at how close we were to the end of the apex, where we had 1, 2, and then another one. But specifically from this one, we were about 31 bars or 217 days away from the apex where we had to break out. Now let's conveniently enough go back into here. Look at this. Doesn't that look very similar? We had a similar pump. Let's get rid of that Medulla oblongata right there. But let's look at the pump we had here from the low to the wick high. Conveniently enough, almost exactly the same pump of 108%. And then if we go take a look at where we are to the apex is about right here. Look at that, almost exactly the same, about 210 days. Everything's lining up. I feel like you're going to have a hyper consolidation, ups and downs right here, and then we're going to probably do what we did last time, as this is about May and April of 2024, the same time frame. I'm thinking XLM starts to really move. This is the time this coin really moves. And if you have the true breakout of max potential, you're looking at $721 a coin. And if you take a look at just sort of a weird cup and handle where you had the huge pump, take a look at this. Stick with me, fellas. You had the huge pump, then you have the cup, and now this is your handle where you're in right now, where you're consolidating in a falling channel, which would be the handle. You see that? Cup right there, and then handle. And that's a very bullish pattern. And that cup and handle, the way you do a targeted move, is from the bottom of the cup to the neckline, which would be high one, high two, right there, neckline, right? See that? And then you would take that to the point of a breakout. And you can see that would get you up about $27.96 on an initial breakout to the upside, which would be a phenomenal 3,000% move. And that's something that I'm looking for in the XRP price starting in early to mid 2024, and then culminating into a big orgasmic blow off top in XLM XRP by 2025. A life-changing breakout. Millions will be lost and made during this time frame. Bear market ends, bull market starts. Right there, right? And we're have the countdown clock on. Another coin that I'm very high on is Algo, and I've accumulated 4,000 nearly Algos, and we're going to continue accumulating because eventually this is going to be done correcting. Even if it comes down a little bit more, we'll just buy more. But that's why up here, I told you this is going to come down and come down big, and it did. It came down better than 90% from its top to its recent low on that wick, 96.77%, and I started buying the algo at 10 cents, right? 10 and a half, 10.9, all through the tens when it's been down here right now. Just because I told you this coin was going to crash, I didn't say this coin was going to die. A lot of those other coins like Luna and Celsius coin and all other nonsense, FTX coin, B Connect, I told you were charlatan coins, right? These coins, yes, these coins are what I'm telling you are the coins. The coins of the future yesterday, right? And they're going to be the future gangs of next year and the year after that are going to give you massive returns. And I think at some point we're going to swing back around when this bear market ends at the same right around the same time frame as we head into 2024, and then we start going into 2025. I think you're really going to have to start looking at a major target of going to nearly its all-time high at $2.54. And then eventually the sky's the limit for this as soon as it can break out of these two old highs. I think this thing's going way, way up, and you could be approaching $1, maybe, or you could be approaching $5 by the end of 2025 in Algo. I got XLM, XRP, and Algo are my major, major coins of the future, and XDC is a very, very good coin to have too. And I think you're about to see next year an algo type move, even though algo or XDC didn't go as far down. It's had a very, very big pump. We knew it was going to correct for quite some time, and it did when everybody got in over their heads over here, thinking that was when the dollar move was going to come. We told you it was going to go down, and this coin went down 90% from the top. And now with some recent breaking news, this coin has went up over 250%. Is it going to have a correction at some point? Yes. Do I think this thing's just going to continue all the way up to these high heights right now? No. But I think eventually this will be a coin of the future today. And at the big four that I have going, and these are the coins that will make you rich. These are the coins that will change your life as you go through 2024 and 2025. And the biggest localized bull runs you've ever seen in crypto with XLM, with XRP, with Algo, and with XDC. Those are the coins you want to hold. These are the coins that you want to accumulate. And these are the coins that are going to outperform when some other coins continue to go down and go out of business. These will be the ones that give you the 60, 70,000% returns that you can't even fathom right now. These are the coins, why they're down. You need to be accumulating. And this is an official video and an official acknowledgement that these are the coins that you've asked about, the coins that you wanted to know what old Vincenzo thinks. Those are the coins, XLM, XRP, Algo, and XDC. Load up the bags, load up them big, hold them, hodl them, have the true diamond hands, never let them go, and continue to watch the price soar over the next 12 to 18 months. Is it going to happen tomorrow? Probably not. Next week or next month. But as we work our way into the springtime of 2024, the bull market's going to start, and it's going to be a ferocious one, at least a localized bull market. And these coins, the coins that are going to change the industry, the coins that are going to change the world, and the coins that are going to change your life. Like, subscribe, and share, my beautiful audience. Peace and love.